Welcome to the Jeffro Zone, and it's 2021, and I wanted to present this show that we did in high school, but I do not have a finished copy. I made the decision at 17 or 18 not to keep a finished copy. I just remember it was a stupid decision, but there might be one copy out there from one person. That might be the only chance we ever find this lost episode of the Jeffro Zone, the one and only episode of the Jeffro Zone. But I wanted to present it with what I had from outtakes to give an idea what the story was about. And here it is. And there are some key scenes missing because I just didn't have outtakes from those scenes. But this is kind of pieced together the best I can. And the Jeffro Zone actually started as a fun little thing we did where I would tell ghost stories and scary stories to the friends and students during our senior year at Brentwood in the visual communications dark room. It was very creepy in there with the red lights, and I would go in there and tell stories, and they start calling it the Jeffro Zone. And we decided to make a show about it with two stories. One is called The Prank, and it's about daring someone to spray paint their name in a tunnel and jumping out and scaring them, and a bad accident happens and his ghost comes back to get us. And the other one's called The Dare, about a kid who's dared to put a knife in an old man's grave at midnight. And here you go, the best I can present it, some scenes missing, the Jeffro Zone.
Welcome to the Jeffro Zone. I'm your host, Jeff Anoble. We've all played pranks and jokes in our life, but this is a situation where the joke has gone too far. Our stories today deal with some average kids who took it a little too far. Our first story, The Prank. Let's watch.
Well, here we have, right off the bat, the first key scene that's missing is the setup of the prank. And Steve is set up by his friend Sean to spray paint his name on this outside of this tunnel. And that was kind of a thing that was being done back in those days. And he accepts the dare. It's funny, he accepts the prank, the challenge. He doesn't know it's a prank. Here we have Sean leaving with a big smile on his face after he knows Steve's going to accept the prank. Then, of course, him and I talk it over and what we're going to do to scare him.
How long is it going to take you to get back here?
20 minutes, I'll be right back.
All right, man, hurry up, man. It's like you get a treat.
All right, I'll look back in.
All right.
Come on, Steve. My name's up there. Don't be afraid. I'll go. Did I? I'll turn the car around. off his witch. Damn! What the hell did you do? What the hell did you do? My God, he's dead! We're dead, man! We're going to jail! My God, he's my best friend! Yo, Jeff, I've been sick. Sean, we gotta do something. Don't sit there. What are we gonna do? Call the police? No, what the hell? We gotta get rid of the body. Jeff, I hope we did the right thing.
Sean, don't worry, man. We did, okay? Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
Flash from the news desk. This is Bill Verneau. After 1 week, Steve Dennell of Brentwood is still missing. If you have any information concerning Steve Dennell's whereabouts, there will be a $500 reward offered for information. If you have any information, call this station at area code 412-881-9459. And now, back to more music.
This is the end.
Hey, kid, you know where Sean Flanagan is?
Nah, didn't you hear the news? He was killed in the car accident last night.
Right in here.
Yeah, that's fine. I read this morning, baby. See you later.
Kids are such fools, aren't they? Would you go into a cemetery at night? Take the dare. Sit back, relax, and watch.
I don't want to scare you guys or anything.
Who's got my golden arm?
Man, that's something old man Yakko used to say.
Yakko, I wasn't afraid of him. I never will be.
Oh, shit, man.
Man, you want to go within 10 feet of his grave.
Yeah, sure.
I bet you wouldn't stand on his grave at midnight.
Okay, tomorrow we'll go and we'll see if that's nicer.
All right, fine, it will be.
Chicken.
That's fine, it will be.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay, okay.
Okay, now we have The Dare, and that was based on a scary story that existed. And Keith, the main character, gets up and sets his alarm so he could get to the cemetery at midnight.
Keith, wait. Don't scare me like that. Sorry. Look, I know it's late, but you can't go. Why?
And
Because people
was
been
tried to
saying
talk out of it by a friend, played by Craig Fry. And that scene is partial because I don't have any other footage of it. This is an outtake. At the cemetery, he sits on the grave and plunges his knife into the grave from behind him. And something holds him down and scares him. The next day at school, there was a scene, I guess, where Keith is not at school, never shows up, and his friends think he's embarrassed to show his face. But two friends go to the cemetery after school and to see if he left his knife in the grave like the original Dare suggested.
So tell me about that bet. What happened? It was great. We told this kid to get on old man Yankel's grave to stick a skull knife in it at 12 o'clock last night. And he never showed up in school, so I don't know whether he did it or not. Right down here, somewhere. He stuck the knife right to his own jacket. Oh my.
And that was it. I believe we recorded a outro segment with myself in the suit, but I'm not sure about that. I'm sure we probably did. But that was the best I could present it, unfortunately, and hopefully that lost copy shows up. But for the meantime, this is the Jeffro Zone, an episodic idea we had in high school. Thank you. I hope everyone's well out there, all my old friends, and I thank you tremendously for all that work. We were quite a crew.
Yeah, too bad. Yes, Jeffro Zone. I got him back. I'm gonna kill him. Welcome to the Jeffro Zone. Kill him. Too bad for you.